All right. It's David Washington, your favorite political innovator, here with another new edition of Ground Zero Florida. Okay, so Florida is moving very quickly with its own voter registration, voter ID, SAFE Act type of um, legislation. Okay, um, I just want to give my perspective, like everyone else is entitled to. I want to tell a little story. And on February 2nd, excuse me, I'm eating right now, but this came to light right now. On February 2nd, I received a phone call from a business partner of mine who has a young relative who was trying to get his birth certificate. And this was here in Florida, here in Orlando, Florida. And they had gone to the local vital statistics office on West Church Avenue, Department of Health, Florida Department of Health. It was told so many different things that they needed for this young person to get their birth certificate. So my friend's like, I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong. Let me call someone who knows better. And so I received a phone call. And so it's like, no, you shouldn't have to go through so many hoops and obstacles to get your birth certificate as long as you have proof of, you know, ID. And the type of ID this young person had was their driver's license slash ID, Florida official with the gold star on it. The one that is required for real ID. I said, well, before you leave the building, let me go to the website for the Department of Health, Florida Department of Health, and let me look at the requirements for receiving your birth certificates, the type of documentation required. So I go there, a couple of keystrokes, enter, boom, right there. All the young person needed was their real ID, gold star, whatever color it is, driver's license slash ID, and that was it. So I let my business partner friend know. Just walk in and let them know that on the website, their website, these are the requirements. Okay. I know with all this conversation about the Save America Act, the narrative is the act will disenfranchise certain voters, young voters, older voters, black voters, brown voters, whatever, women voters who changed their name, folks who don't have a passport. You know something? Again, everyone do your own damn research, first of all. Second of all, many of us don't vote at all. Okay? A vast majority of us do not engage in our civic responsibility to vote. Could there be some things that the Save America Act could do better? Of course, all this legislation can do a little bit better. More importantly, assure access to the necessary documentation to assist people in getting their birth certificates, to get their ID, and then to be able to register and vote, and then eventually vote. There's organizations, nonprofits out there that help homeless people get an ID. There are older Americans who were born and did not have a birth certificate. They may have moved from state to state to state to state to state to state, right? That would be me. However, I have my birth certificate, I have my real ID. It's a small number. However, no one should be disenfranchised. And in this legislation or in state legislatures, they should find the resources, find the individuals who want to engage in their civic responsibilities, and help them along and get the paperwork needed to be able to register to vote and eventually to vote. That's all. That's all, really. Not everyone is going to make it. That's just the numbers. However, the vast majority of us, we should be able to vote. We should be able to show ID. If I'm going to take a job in New York City to shovel snow, I'll need 2 sources of ID. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents worth. I'm going to do a piece for Ground Zero Florida in regards to the Democrats responding to the president's State of the Union address. I saw what Virginia Governor Abigail Spanberger has stated. Left me kind of wanting a whole lot more, but that's just the Democrats for you. I'm going to say something about the president's State of the Union address. A little disappointed, wanted a lot more. The behavior of the Democrats were despicable. But hey, if you look at the State of the Union alternative that the Democrats and their allies held on the National Mall in Washington, D.C., it's pretty much par for the course. You set the bar low, and even then they could not surpass it. On that note, if you enjoy what you hear or if you don't, please comment. I love to hear what you have to say. Bring your facts, not your feelings, because we ain't got time for that. Come at me. Hey, this story that I just told you about the young person needing to get their birth certificate from the local vital statistics office here in Paramore, Orlando, Florida, on West Church Street is real. February 2nd. I have the receipt. So come at me if you like. I have receipts. So comment, like, share, hit the notification button, all that good stuff. I love you. Thank you, Jesus, for all the blessings. Hopefully your day is a blessed one and a productive one. We'll see you the next time. I'm David Washington. This is Ground Zero Florida. Bye now.